All you beautifuls, this is Dora Beth, that Yarny Zebra, and I am going to walk you through this very interesting reverse shell stitch that I have been using on the border of this lovely corner to corner baby afghan. Now, this interesting piece here is just one part of the border because on the other side we have a gray border. So this is a 3D border to a baby afghan. So what you have is like some wavy wave going on. But I am going to show you how I've managed to do this part and searched high and low to find my stitches in the gray area. But you can see them over in this, the white and the pink. So let's get right on to it. This reverse shell stitch is something that I have concocted to do myself with extra stitches, extra double crochets to make it come out the way that I visualized it. I was working with just one border and it was so over what's the word, the stitches here with the corner to corner were so much bigger than the gray border that I opted to add an extra border to give it a little more foo-foo. Yeah, you know me, that's my word. So here we go. Let's get into this. And I have just done a slip stitch to join the shell to the work here. Now I can pull this up just a little bit perhaps and help you see what I'm doing. So this single crochet stitch that I put all the way around this border before beginning the fancy foo-foo border is just a single crochet stitch all the way around. When you flip it over, you see what the single crochet stitch looks like on the reverse side. I have been calling these crow's feet because it looks like those V-shaped wrinkles that we get as we age. So I'm just saying, look for the crow's feet, and that's where you're going to take your, let me get this out of the way. This is where you're going to pick up the stitches to do your single crochet. All right, there we go. You go and pick up those. Go through both of them. And you know, normally we're just going through the chain. Well, with this, through the stitch up there. But with this, we have to go through that stitch. And we're doing 4 single crochets. You can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to chain 3. And since this is a reverse shell stitch, we're going to turn And we're going to put our hook right down into this, I call it the backbone of this shell stitch. Pick that up, come all the way through. Sorry, let me get back in the camera. Let me do that one more time so you can see where we are. You put your hook down into here at the base of this backbone, or the noodle as some people call it. Pick that up, bring it all the way through, and that is your slip stitch. Chain 1. Turn your work back, and now we're going to do 7 doubles into, and we're making that noodle right now that we just talked about over here. See that noodle, or the backbone as I just called it? Probably never heard anybody talk like that about crocheting, but yeah, I am that yarny zebra, and whatever word is going to help you remember where you're at, that's what we're going to do. And I just am going to just go right along here and do my double crochets, and we're doing 7. Whoop, let me back that up. Getting ahead of myself. Here we go. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Let me get my yarn, y'all. Let me get my yarn. One more. And we're going to just slip stitch right into this. And there is your shell. All right, and see how that is the reverse shell stitch. That just goes right back up there. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, now we're searching for the crow's feet. That's what I am going to refer to them as. And what we're just going to put our hook right up under that. Got to pick them both up. And do your single crochet. Single crochet, 1, 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. And we're doing 1, 2, 3. And since this is a reverse shell stitch, we're going to turn our work. And we're going to go right back into where this noodle, remember, it's either I call it the backbone or the noodle. So you can call it whatever you want. Crochet terminology escapes me sometimes, and I just use what word comes to mind and what it reminds me of. Okay, now turn back, straighten up your working yarn. And what are we doing in here? Double crochet times 7. Yes, we are. 1, 2. Got my yarn all tangled up over here, guys. Hope you can see what we're doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is number 7. And we're going to slip stitch to bring that all together, right? And that is behind this shell. That's why it's called the reverse shell stitch. I am very frustrated because I ended up with some knots in my yarn, and I usually redo them, but somehow that one snuck past me. Okay, let's find our stitch work here. We're getting close to what we're looking at here as the corner. So we're going to get our stuff lined up. Go into these. Oh my goodness. Single crochet. Pick up this one. Single crochet. Is that where my knot is? Let me get this straightened up. Nope, no knot. 1, 2. Three. And this is number 4. The corners really give me some grief. Okay, there's 4. Chain 3. Turn your work and do your reverse shell stitch going into here. Pull that up. Slip stitch, chain 1. Turn your work back around, and what do we do next? 7 double crochets. 1. Oh man. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And number 7. Guys, I was almost finished with this border when I realized that I had promised you guys a tutorial on how I am adding this very interesting 3D border. I really love it. I kept looking at the work and I said, you know, the only color that's not coming on to this 3D border is the white. And I've almost convinced myself to throw something white down in here, like a little bobble stitch or something. But I know that I'm just fooling myself probably about that happening because I'm running out of time to do it. So, but I hope that this has been helpful to you. I am not sure how much space I still have on my little device. It does give me some grief, but we're gonna try to come around this corner before we are done. So we've done this part, and let's go ahead and see if we can single crochet around the corner and do this next shell stitch. Pick up your loopy loops, or what did I say they were? Crow's feet. Yeah, 3, and this is the last one, and we are getting ready to chain 1, 2, 3. Turn your work, go into the base of this noodle or spine, or as we call the shell, because this is a reverse shell stitch. We're going to go right in there, do our slip stitch, chain 1, turn it around, and 7 double crochets coming right up. Let's get her in there. 1, 2. Hello. 2. We'll get it. We'll get it. 3, 4, 5. Really. And we need to get out of my way. I'm going to do this again. I've got some gray trying to get into the picture. I'm like, seriously? No. You've already had your turn, right? Yes, we already did the border in gray. Let's count these because I may have messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're doing really well. Slip stitch that, darling. And let's see. I think we've made it around the corner. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some single crochets. Hook up with these crow's feet. That's what we're doing. That's right. 1. Thank you all for watching. 2. I appreciate it. 3. Last one. We've made it past the corner, guys. 4. And next we do 1, 2, 3. And turn our work. Hook ourselves up here. Oh, come on now, baby. Oh, wow. Get hooked up. Got us a little tangle starting here. Turn it back and double crochet times 7 into that 3 chain loop there. Four, 5. Come on, baby. 6. Last one. 7. And we're going in here. Boom. All right, let's check it out and see how we have gotten, how far we've gotten. There's the corner, as you can see. So basically, whenever this crib afghan is put down, if they lay it down this way for the baby to do tummy time or whatever, you're going to have a pink border. If they turn it the other way, they're going to have a gray border. And just a very, very 3D amazing look. And I'm very pleased with the way it's turned out. Very impressed with how you just got this wonderful wavy looking thing going on. Just, see how it turns out. I am so excited. This is one of the corners done. I'm almost finished with it. We are coming around this corner, and there's only this much left to do, about 2 feet, and we will be done. Thank you for watching and seeing how I have done this 3D border with the reverse shell stitch. It has turned out really amazing. The mother saw it today, my neighbor, and she was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. The name of this yarn is Lipstick on Your Collar. And you can see it's like a pink tint here. You can see the lipstick in different areas just randomly showing up in the work. So if anybody's